वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hello friends, welcome to season 2 of Sikh History Sakhi podcast. I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. My dear friends, our second journey of Sikh History Sakhi has been beautiful. We have learned a lot from Guru Angad Dev Ji and how his lessons guide us even today. However, now this journey is about to embark on another truly beautiful chapter. But before that, my friends, I want you to think about your own life, your moments of change, of growth, of finding purpose. These moments are where we discover the divine within us. And this is exactly where our story begins today. Friends, today's episode is on none other than the third Guru, epitome of humility, selfless service, Guru Amar Das Ji. At the age of 73, his seva and humility won Guru Angad Dev Ji's heart and he was blessed with Guruship. So sit back, let your heart open and join me as we step into the inspiring life of Baba Amar Das Ji before becoming Guru Amar Das Ji. About 8 miles from Amritsar, in a small village called Basarke, on 5th May in the year 1479, a son was born to a humble trader named Baba Tejpan and his wife Lakshmi Devi Ji. They named their son Amar. Amar Das was the eldest of 4 brothers in a household steeped in charity, devotion, and service. His parents' pious nature planted the seeds of deep religious curiosity in him. As a young boy, he would often visit wandering sadhus and listen intently to their teachings. Over time, his understanding of Hindu scriptures deepened and his devotion expanded beyond one faith. Baba Amar's spiritual journey led him to visit various pilgrimage sites, reflecting his open heart and sincere religious nature. Baba Amar had little formal education. It is believed that his familiarity with Urdu, Persian, Hindi, and Sanskrit left traces in his Gurbani compositions. Even as a young man, he was known for his wisdom and compassion. In his 20s, Amar married a kind and God-fearing woman, Bibi Mansa. They were blessed with 4 children, that is 2 sons named Pai Mohan and Pai Mohri, and 2 daughters named Bibi Daniji and Bibi Paniji. My dear friends, Bibi Paniji played a vital role in Sikhism, which we will discuss in later episodes. Now, Baba Amar Das had lived a life of gratitude and fulfillment. His children were settled and his responsibilities were few. But even with everything in place, he felt a deep longing to grow closer to the divine. For Baba Amar Das, this came as a desire for pilgrimage to cleanse his soul and connect more deeply with the divine. As such, sitting in quiet reflection one day, he thought to himself, as mentioned in Suraj Prakash, तीरथ क्या तपसा करे अब समो हमारा तरुण अवस्था ए बने वृद्ध तन बलहारा इत्यादिक तर्कत हृदय पुन निश्चय कीना सेवन गंगा को करे कल में अगन छीना. Meaning, I have lived a long and satisfied life, but there is still more to seek. He realized that now, while his body and mind were still strong, was the perfect time to embark on pilgrimages. Waiting too long might leave him unable to wash away his sins or earn divine blessings for the afterlife. He thought, I must dedicate myself to pilgrimages and immerse myself fully in the search for the divine. Now, with this resolve in his heart, Baba Amar Das set off on a path of devotion. Over the years, he completed 19 pilgrimages to the sacred Gange river. He explored many spiritual paths, fasting, joining sadhus, observing yogis, attending sermons, and visiting meditating holy men. But it was on his 20th journey that destiny unfolded in a way he could have never imagined. Around 1539, on his 20th pilgrimage, at the age of 60, Baba Amar Das rested at a rest house owned by Durga Pandit, a kind astrologer known for hosting exhausted pilgrims. He provided shelter and food to the pilgrims on their long journey. And when Baba Amar Das ji was resting, he saw something on his foot. This Pandit was skilled in reading the lines of destiny, and what he saw left him astonished. Durga Pandit's shock deepened as he continued to study the lines. His face darkened as if he had seen something even more deeper, something great. Tune in next Tuesday to know what did the Pandit find. I hope this brings some light into your lives. Thank you.